From NBC News, this is Today.
Do you remember your wedding day, and do you still feel the way about your spouse that you did that day?
A wedding videographer went back to revisit couples he shot on their wedding day to see how they were doing years after they said I do.
And it's all captured in the HBO documentary 112 Weddings, premiering this June. It's fascinating. Take a look.
As we join together from this day forward, may our home be filled with love and laughter, patience and purpose.
Where do you think marriage was going to be?
No idea.
Doug, you're asking me these questions from a long time ago. We have 2 children now. We're like, I tell you, I'm delighted. I'm delighted the way it turned out. I mean, I really.
By the way, what a brilliant concept.
Yeah.
What a brilliant concept.
Yeah.
So how do you make those feelings last that long after? M. Gary Newman is a psychotherapist and creator of the Newman Method, Creating Your Best Marriage. And Siggy Flicker is a relationship expert. We like saying her name. And Marie Claire's relationship contributor.
Good to see you both.
Great to be here.
Yeah, we do have a Prince Charming syndrome in our culture, that we start with our little girls from day one. We start teaching them, reading the fairy tales, and they lived happily ever after.
Yeah, but things
So
change
easy,
clearly,
isn't it?
don't they?
We're not doing them a service by letting them believe that that's true.
Not at all. Well, one of the first reasons things change is actually scientific, because research shows that, you know, that loving infatuation, that newness we love, it lasts about 2 years.
Oh.
So by the time you get married, you've kind of already known each other about 2 years, so that starts to go away.
You're actually pushing it. It's 6 months to a year.
Right.
And what
It's getting
happens
worse on the left side.
and what happens is, it's like a relationship in the beginning is exciting. Right. It's new. It's like, wow.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Everything
Yes.
is
Wow.
new.
Everything is new, and then you get bored. And after a year, you need to understand that you're not bored. You're just comfortable. Everything new. Everything.
That be good?
That is good. Comfortable shoes. Do you like comfortable shoes?
I surely do.
So comfort is good, but think of a relationship like a car. If you don't put gas in a car, what happens?
Yeah.
Well, you
It
run
can't-
out. But you
Right.
also want a new pair of shoes once in a while, too.
Once in a while,
You
so
want
you
your slippers, but daggone it.
Yeah.
You gotta
want
do
the-
it.
So what are we going to do? We can't just go out and get a new husband, a new wife. Although some people do.
No.
Take those
Many people
experiences.
do.
You have to create new story for you as a couple. It's the new music. It's the new friends. It's the new intimacy. You can't get to the 50, 60-year mark doing the same old thing.
Right.
The other thing you have to do is anticipation. Remember, before you get married, you are anticipating the first date, the phone call, the wedding. We now know that anticipation makes you happier than the event you're
the actual
anticipating.
thing. Yeah,
you
good
like
point.
Fridays
Proms are
more
like
than
that
the
for kids.
weekends.
Yeah.
Just because you're anticipating. Get back to anticipating. Talk
absolutely
with
right.
your couple, your spouse, about what's coming up. Get into it.
And
Drive
also
that
get
up.
rid of your unrealistic expectations.
Yes.
Guess what? It's good not to be with your spouse every day. I am not with my husband every day. I take 2 days for me. It's Siggy Day.
Right.
And I find that my husband misses me. Where are you, honey? When are you coming home?
He doesn't think you're having an affair? He doesn't trust you?
No, it's not even that. It's he misses me. He knows exactly where I am. I'm at an event. I'm at a function. I'm having girls' night. I'm having dinner with my best friend.
You're
What
open
if
and
one
honest
part of the
about it.
couple wants to have new experiences and do all that stuff, and what if the other one just likes to do the
Tired,
same
wants
old
to stay
thing?
home.
You know, we are not supposed to recognize ourselves years from now. The reason we get married, and the most important thing about our communication, is learning a new perspective outside of ourselves. So for all those people who say, yeah, I let her go, I don't mind, big mistake. We get married because we're trying to learn about the world from somebody else. Go with that spouse. Do new things.
And if you don't, you're
taken
gonna.
along.
And if you don't, you'll end up in divorce court.
Right.
It takes 2 to tango. If one person wants to sit on the couch while the other person says, "Honey, let's go to the park," that person's going to have to get off the couch, or you end up in divorce court.
Or
It's
you'll
very
find
simple.
somebody to go to the park
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's radio.
We like you too.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
All right. To find M. Gary Newman's questionnaire about how your relationship is going, be very afraid.
If you don't know.
Go to klgnoda.com. We've got more before and afters, including easy updates you can make for every room in your house.
And Bobby bears all.
She does?
Oh, yeah.
That'll
To
get
show you how to
ratings.
get a
Come on, Bobby.
Tanner look right after
Do it for ratings, Bobby.
Bobster.